Have a holly jolly Christmas, and wherever you might go, be prepared to be shot by a Caliban in the toe. Hello there, world of tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your holly jolly host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's video, Wargaming has added the Christmas Garage, so I've decided to put a Christmas Caliban camo on. Nothing could go wrong. A battle! Yeah, I'm gonna be messing around in the Caliban today, and stepping away from the constant grind of something exciting in Blitz, because the Caliban's all the exciting we need for today. Now, the Caliban features the deadliest gun in Tier 8. I would be willing to say the G-Sor is also one of the tied guns when it comes to deadliness. However, the G-Sor has to fire 2 shells to deal 880 damage. This only has to fire 1, and it deals 850 average damage. It's absolutely insane. And I should point out that the HE has like 190 mils of pen. It's enough to cut through most Tier 7 heavies on their weak spots, like the lower plate, the turret roof, the sides. Plus, because this vehicle features such a thick gun when it comes to its caliber of a 150-ish millimeter, that means you can also, with your standard rounds, overmatch a lot of plates due to the 3 calibers rule. Overall, the Caliban, it's not a good tank. I can tell you that for a fact. Statistically, it is the worst performing Tier 8 in the game. The entirety of the game, it's the worst by like 4% win rate. Essentially, this is an FV2 and 5B 183 down at Tier 8. The difference is that this vehicle has gun depression, and it's got hit points, 2 things the 183 does not carry. So, here we are, battle number 1, and it's a pretty good matchup. We have up against us an IS-6, a Keeler, an SMV, CC-64, VK-100, and then the Tier 7s. Actually, the T-25AT might be a little tricky, depending if it can hide its lower plate, but I'm not too worried. And I mean, even if we get pooped on, it's the Caliban. I mean, it's essentially, as I said, a 183 down at Tier 8. And unlike the 183, you see this thing coming, but it's very hard to stop it, because it just keeps on going and going and going towards you. Although half the time you don't pen your shots. And that's probably where the low win rate of the Caliban comes into play, is I would say honestly the average player is not good enough to really use the Caliban correctly to its fullest extent. So we got a VK-100 off to the side, and the only spot I can pen him... Oh, no! Well, you know what? I'll take a 655 damage slap if I have to. That's still a third of that VK-100 taken off in one shot. Now, I have a Semovente CC-56 in front, but I'm not going to help out him because I'm just pretty sure he's going to die, and I think the bigger importance is to deal with the T-23E3 and the CC-64 over towards the side over here. Our IS-6 and KV-3 get some nice penetrations, and yeah, I mean, we're definitely going to win this battle. Our team has absolutely pooped on them. Let's just keep on going. Let's see. Oh yeah, my poor Semovente. Man did not do a thing. Alright, let's go low, and what I'm planning on doing here is just squeezing my way over towards this VK-100. Hello, VK. How are you doing? Oh! There's 939 hit points, thank you very much, and I'll be going on my separate way. We got a Keeler off to the side, and I'm just gonna sit here. I'm really hoping that that Keeler thinks that he's fine, and then we can, like, you know, poob on him. So come on, show me your lower plate. Yes, just like that. Oh, it went true. It went true. Oh my, there's half of the Keeler gone. Alright, well, we're up to 2,400 damage dealt. We have a long reload, though. This tank has one of the longest reloads in Tier 8. And we're just gonna keep on reloading and reloading and reloading. Thought he was gonna show his tank. Oh my, I get lit on fire. That's really, really big sag. Okay, well, what do I want to do here? We got the Keeler, and we also got the IS-6, and you know what? If you're gonna turn your entire turret to me... Oof! That's a low roll, but it's still 741. With that, we are over 3,000 damage dealt. You can see just how quickly the Caliban can pick up damage. Now, in this battle, we've got a little bit more time left before we can get another bonking out. The IS-6 just fired, and with that, we are just going to drive and drive. And my IS-6 is just going to sit directly up. Bro, why do you do this to me? Okay, all right, we're fine. We're going to aim it on his hatch, and here we go. No! I mean, it's still 400 damage, but as you can see, AP for the most part does quite easily cut into his tank. We get a win, and we deal probably 3,600 damage. It really shows in this one battle where the Caliban is so fun. It really is a great tank. There's a lot of people that try to argue it's like a 183 on its winning, but I disagree on one simple aspect. The 183, you basically go into the battle knowing you're going to lose. When I play this tank, I actually have a fairly high win rate in it, sitting at 76%, and I average 2,600 damage. The thing about the Caliban is that it's actually kind of a reverse 183, I like to call it, because the 183, statistically, let's say you average 1,200 damage in tier 10. If you drive the 183, you only need to pen 2 shots, both AP, and you'll deal 1,800 damage. So the 183 is a lot easier for a player that averages less average damage to do a lot more than a player who, let's say, averages 3,000 damage to continuously get 3k in the 183. The Caliban, I feel, is kind of the opposite, where it's the kind of tank that if you don't understand how to use, you're going to do awful in, because you have no armor, no mobility, one of the worst accuracy guns in the game, and absolutely no DPM. At least the 183 has damage per minute, and its accuracy is way better than the Caliban's. You essentially have the same actual reload as a 183 as well, except your alpha gets shoved down by 300, and you're down in tier 8. So it really is just not a good tank by any metric, trust me. There's a lot of games I've even played myself where I've done maybe 900 damage, missed all of my shots, and died within the first minute of the game, because it's really easy to kill this thing. But when it goes well, oh boy, does this thing do well. So let's make our way into the front line. One thing I will say is, while it doesn't have a good top speed, it does have a very solid power to weight, so it's able to keep its top speed. I hate this side, by the way. I really do. Nice shot into the charioteer, though. We were able to bring him down 630 health already. The AP is a really, really nice savior on this tank. The fact that the AP on this vehicle can actually have some shell velocity and not miss the majority of its shots feels really, really nice. Now we're going to fire at this tiger, and oh! Yeah, long live the tiger, ladies and gentlemen. 2 shots already. And, we have just poobed the enemy team out of existence. But now you can see a very, very simple situation of the Caliban being stuck in a spot where it can't really do anything to its opponents. For example, that is a WZ-112. And as you can see, well, I couldn't even hit him, but I can't pen it anywhere. So that's a tank, and a tank in a position that I really can't deal with. So what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to drive over here, keep on going, nice. Okay, so now that I'm over here, what the plan is that the WZ can't really shoot me unless it drives over, as we can see. And when it drives over, it has to back up, which is when my shell completely misses and goes into the bridge. Very unfortunate. Oh, man. Oh well, back to the reloaded game. That's all the Caliban really is, though. Just reloading. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to drive down here, where nobody can really shoot me. And Annihilator misses all of his shots on me. We got the WZ-112 right here, and oh, once again, you can see the unfortunate demise of only wanting to shoot high explosive. Now, I'm kind of hoping this WZ does rush me, because I can put myself in this position here, where it's going to be very hard for anybody to really deal with me. And this WZ, come on. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's it right there. Now I'm going to stop him from pushing me. I'm just going to hold him here, and my teammate's going to finish him off, and we should have enough room, as we're quite a small vehicle, to squeeze right out of here. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I don't think we're going to get any more damage out this game, but it was a pretty fun battle. It was pretty fun. All right, no. Aw, we didn't get the final shell out. Just because it's the Christmas season, I'm going to do 3 battles. I don't do this normally, but why not? It's such a fun vehicle, and I think that game was decent. We did 2,600, but let's do one more. Let's see if we can keep it up. Come on. Give me the easiest tier 7 battle in the game. I want to go up against, just put me up against, a bunch of FE 301s or 201s. Those work, too. The Caliban actually does, I would personally say, worse against mediums than it does against heavies, because mediums are mobile, obviously, and this tank's shell velocity, if I'm not mistaken, is the worst shell velocity in the game. Let me go check while we're waiting to load into this battle. I'm gonna load up Blitzhanger really quick. Let's see. Oh, Blitz, I mistyped it. There you go. Blitzhanger. All right. And, all right, we're loading into a battle I see. Let me go to UK, Tier 8, Chieftain, Action 10. There it is, Caliban. A Caliban shell velocity with a high explosive shell is 354. 354. That is awful. That is absolutely atrocious. I mean, it's not a bad matchup we have here, and I can tell you why we're getting such good matchups and not a lot of tier 9s is because of the battle rating this vehicle has. I've talked about in the past how the matchmaker is slightly rigged and targeted against certain vehicles. For example, a vehicle like the Caliban, because it, as I said earlier, is probably the worst performing tier 8 in the game, it makes sense that I'm really only fighting tier 8s here because it doesn't win against tier 9s. So it actually makes sense why I keep getting tier 8 matchups, because for the majority of tier 9s, or tier 8s I would say, you usually do find yourself fighting in tier 9 battles. Okay, so I'm slowly pulling out here so I can keep my dispersion circle as small as possible. Got the action 10 off to the side, aiming, aiming, aiming. Ah! I mean, 280 damage is not bad, but we could have just fired an AP and dealt 600 damage there. So definitely a situation where the Caliban could have done better off firing a standard round. Alright, unfortunately my teammate got pooped on. We're going to aim in on this action 10. Let's make sure we can see his lower plate and bonk! Oh no! Maybe I shouldn't have played another battle. And by the way, that's my medium tank, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like our T-69 is doing an okay job, though. The main player right now that I'm a little cautious about is this Rampanzer. The only way I'm going to pen him is in the turret hatch, which I can definitely do, but let's just see if I can tap him with an AP shell. You know what? That works. I have enough health that I don't really need to be scared of this player, because obviously, like, he's gonna lower me, but how much is he really gonna lower me? Probably about, maybe another 400. There's not much I can really do about that, but the smartest decision I can make is just sit here. Yes, and the M3, or M7, yo, finishes him off. Okay, so not too bad. Been able to do our job so far. We got the M6 experimental off to the side, and it looked like he was gonna poke this here, so let's just, no! Once again, he didn't overpeak it. Cringe. Cringe, cringe, cringe. Okay. So in this situation, I want to back up. I mean, we're doing okay. To be fair, we've done our job in a couple shots already. It's just the shots that I've really, really needed the pen haven't. Okay, here we are. We got the M6. Turn to start to the side. Holly jolly Christmas. Sad, 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 sad. Okay. Okay. Let's try this again. Maybe I'll pen the shell this time. Alright, we got the M6 off to the side. He's showing me his entire side. Oh, yes. There you go. Alright. We're doing okay this game, to be fair. We've dealt just now 1,900 damage. But, to be fair, before that pen, we were at, what, like 1,200? It really does show you the huge dichotomy of this vehicle. I mean, literally one decent shot can change your outcome from poob to pretty good. Now, I'm hoping that... Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, okay, all right, we're fine, we're fine. Just keep backing up. We're not spotted, actually. Aiming, aiming. Come on, keep aiming. Yes. Fire. Yes, yes. Alright, I'm sorry, T28 HTC, but I needed the poob on you. Alright, I don't really care if he shoots me, and the pathing we're going to take is going to make it hard for him to hit me. We're going to go this way, around, and we are a one-shot for the WZ. But, at the same time, I'm not all too worried. Really, all I want to do here is drive... Oh, he shot. This is it. This is my moment. This is my chance to poop on this dude. Alright, here we are. Hello, WZ, and you know what? I can't H you, but I can pen you with an AP and roll 613 damage. Another 3,390 damage game. Or not the exact number, but another 3K game. You can see how... Yes, I made a couple mistakes. I should have fired AP on a couple shots, and it would have been a lot easier of a battle, and instead I fired HE. But, oh my god, that shot. But that's the Caliban. I mean, if you're not willing to take risks, then you shouldn't be driving this vehicle. Either way, we did manage to come out with a victory. Some of our RNG went well, And there you have it. We did a pretty solid game. I can't imagine this is an ace or anything like that, but it really is probably my favorite tier 8 in the game, and possibly my favorite tank in the game, because it's like a 183, but I don't need to worry about statistics. I don't need to worry about ruining other people's fun, because down at tier 8, I feel like it's not too big of a deal. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and if you'd like to see more like it, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below. Bye-bye.